in Nairobi, when the South African Minister of Transport stood up in the gathering where there are political parties from all over the world, and he said to me, he said, I want to applaud Liberia because your election was so tight, hotly contested, and President Boakai only defeated President Weah less than 30,000 votes. And yet, President Weah conceded. He said, you people should continue that democracy. I was proud. I'm going to say anyway, therefore, President Weah to concede and keep our democracy on the path it is something, of course, I'm proud of, and I'm happy he did that. I would praise him any day for that, because not many Africans can do that. Look, let's stop all these political noise. When people do something good, praise them. He could have stayed in power like other people. Yes, he could have done that. When President Boakai...
All right, so fellow Liberians, home and abroad, as usual, we ask that you kindly hit for us the share button. Share with friends, share with family members. Let's all of us have a very wonderful time. So, do that for us. Hit us the share button and let's do this together. Yeah, let's do this together. So let's bring you what we are supposed to bring you here. Just bear with us. Let's bring you what we are supposed to bring you while you are sharing. Please do not forget to tag someone. Tell them that we are here. Tell them that we are here as we listen to this. Yeah, tell them that we are here. Welcome to all of you. Welcome to all of you. You're welcome, my people. You're welcome. Let's have a very wonderful time. Yeah, we can do this together. So hit for us the share button. We welcome each and every one of you. Let's do this together.
But are you? So looking at the time, looking at mosquitoes and in the condition. So where are you going to say? What's your name? A pregnant woman here, who has got broken. It was the straw. It was the straw right here. But did you receive prior notice?
No, today we not receive no notice.
I mean, where the cold hot people will come, they tell you, say 2 years from now, 1 year from now, you're going to take So right now, what's the next thing? What's the next thing the community going to do now? What do people have planned now to do for the government to know? Maybe we do this one, there's another one. What are you people going to do right now?
Yeah, we help us. We not just see people we answer.
Again, you are watching Liberia TV Network here in the Crew Hill community, Johnsonville Township. So homeless people whom got broken, or there were no prior notice. As they claim there were no prior notice given to them, but their homes are now broken and they are thinking where to go, also calling on national government to come to their aid. But this is the condition, and I think this is Liberia, all of us. This 2026, there are so many happening broken homes. So family, they say you should go to the government school to be sleeping. Why you decided to do about that one? To be sleeping there for now. Welcome, sir. Welcome. All right. Welcome to Liberia TV Network. Are you a veteran of the condition here?
Yeah, all the first person that broke my place.
What's your name, sir?
Jackson Dobo.
Jackson Dobo.
Yes.
Chief, you how many years, if I may ask?
Oh, my age?
Yes, sir.
I'm a 38 years old.
38 years old. How many children?
Over 30 years.
How many years you spend in the community here?
Over 30 years. I've been taking my late uncle property. We get it two graves from there. The house is the only house that they broke. Yeah. They have family, my late uncle bought the place when they have family in the 70s. So the children now, they want selling the place to Atuni Abacha. and they came and broke the well. The first one, we told them to court. The 11, the one were in court, they came. And also, surprisingly, they have money, they came and start putting out in the outside. So I said, okay, 5 minutes. If you put on put outside, put outside, they start taking the thing and putting it outside. Then from there, they brought a yellow machine, they start breaking the plate. After I took the paper to the councillor, before I reached the councillor, they been breaking the place down.
But did you receive any notice from the court?
No. Beside that money, that paper they gave me for the 5 minutes, but no put my thing outside.
What was in the paper? Can you read exactly what was in the paper? Or can you remember?
I saw invasion. That's what I saw.
Invasion.
Yes.
But I want to know: have you been in court for that for the land before?
2015.
When you build, when you move in the area.
I moved in the area 2003.
2003.
Yes.
Since 2003, had there been any court or proceeding from one court to another court concerning the issue?
No.
So how many when you people been discussing the invasion era, the invasion thing? How long you people been discussing?
They go Saturday. They go Friday. I saw that paper.
So from Friday to today, Friday making it one way.
Yes.
And this is the issue. So with all of the conditions,
yes.
What's the way now? What do people plan not to do?
We want for the government to help us.
So why if the government doesn't come, what will be the next plan?
We don't know yet. We don't know. We're appealing the government to come in.
Maybe the government, if the government don't come in, that's what I'm asking. If the government don't, what will be the next course of action for you people?
Are you guys going to take the street?
Take the street, protest, and demonstrate, whatever. We want to know what will be the next plan of action. Let hear from you. Like he thinking because of the condition, he don't really know. Yeah. What will be the next plan of action? Because it is possible that the government, when the government don't come in, when the government doesn't come in.
And the only who was a build down back then.
Okay.
You're not big house. I think.
Welcome. What's your name? Justina, are you a victim of the situation here?
Yes, sir.
Was your house destroyed too?
Yeah.
How many rooms?
6 bedrooms.
6 bedroom house. When you build it?
I just finished it in December.
You took how many years to build it thing to put all the money together?
More than 4 years, my dear.
You took more than.
They came me to court. A lot of John Brown said they play for me. Peter Boakai said play for me. I even slept in jail for them. When I go play for them.
Now you just finished the house. They're going December 2025. 2025. Now we are in February now 2026. So you finish January, maybe I think 1 month plus. They destroy it. How can you really express the kinds of feeling?
I don't know how to start with him. God went on to myself. So I only asking the government to be able to come for my rescue.
Do you have children?
No one to go. I have 2.
2 children. Yes. Where will you and the children sleep now? Where?
We're on the pantry.
Do you?
Right now, our best
under the palm tree. You got a mattress there?
Yeah.
Can we go and see it?
Yes, sir.
So what do you want for all the people who listening right now? Who will get there will see it?
Yeah, I want to help him because right now I have nowhere to go.
You don't have anywhere. What do you want for the government, all the people who listening right now?
The government to help him to come to my rescue because my mother no here. My mother said pass on, my father pass on. But I read there.
Now looking at this, did you receive notice of the thing after maybe some months?
Yes, right now for me, I'm not ready on the spot. Because in the Ghana for saying, my late sister on the ground. But when they do some people.
When they get the paper?
Take one Friday.
Just 1 week.
The same Friday, they broke the zinc and we so sleeping. Then they told us Saturday, we should tomorrow now. We should come back if we will do river. So everybody was preparing for tomorrow. But this morning, I was to work. My little sister coming now. It's serious because they broke all the horses in there.
So you thinking they were something like to come and rebar the area?
Yes.
So you were preparing for that already?
Yes.
And later on now?
Later on, when I came, the whole place was yes.
Do you have somebody who taking the people to court, or do you have any big person who will come to fight for you?
No one else. If I come to have somebody, when the other people they fight for them today, I cannot be blessed.
Nowhere else. Let's see one of the palm tree that you can sleep. Put there. This is another situation here in Crew community, the ladies who and were children sleeping under the palm tree. Let's get that so you can see people's here. They are broken. Asking for help. If you are out there, Liberia, thank you for watching. Again, the Liberia TV network. I'm Maurice Bradford II. Yeah, and people are just in the bushes and looking for somewhere just to rest, to lay their head. Looking for somewhere to lay their head. People are now sleeping in the bushes because they got nowhere to go. No other family member to help. They call on the national government and calling all the Liberians out there who are watching to come to the ill. Broken home people, homeless people, displaced. They don't have nowhere to go. They live here with our children for so many years, and they just received a notice in 1 week, and right after the 1 week, and their destruction took place, and now they are calling on government and all the humanitarians, people who are listening, who are watching, to come to the ill. And we are here in the. This is the dark place. I'm sorry for the. You will have the mattress, everything there.
No one can carry now people's right now.
Yeah.
But I'm playing.
Where? Oh, this is the house. Oh my word, this is the house. This is the house she just finished, just gone December, February now, January, February to enjoy her own home, and they just broke it down while she was in Buchanan. She just received a notice and okay. Wow. And that's it. Where's the palm tree? We want to go to the sleeping place. Let's see that sleeping place. So let other people see the reality. Let us see the reality that people, Liberians now, they are like, I don't know how to describe it. They are now displaced in their own country. And everybody just coming back and just destroying. So this is the cooking place. This is the cooking place. Honor the palm tree here. People are here. This is the cooking place. And this is, they just pull some of the material out. There are bags, other stuff here. And so many Liberians in our own country. The children? Child? I didn't want here? Hey man, you've been sleeping in the room. You're also how you're feeling. You're too small too. What's your name? Blessing. Blessing? You was sleeping inside, and you was sleeping in house, but now you're outside now. How you feeling? You know you got to tell the thing how you don't feeling fun. You happy, eh? For to sleep outside? You not feeling fun. How the mosquito can come to you? Eh? You were inside, you were enjoying inside, eh? But now you're sleeping outside. So what you want for other people who see anything to do? What you want for them to do now? Now your man, the horse, the man bed, you just think December you're enjoying now, or playing, running around, or in the living room. Now you're outside now. Where you can sleep? Where like let play there? So all of people who listen, what you want to do for you now? I know you are speechless, it's just like you seeing outside, so that's it, that's the Liberian. That's it. The children here, they are homeless, their parents. So yeah, so that's it. We are here. This is so there go. You show the sleeping place there. Let me see something. This is the mother. This is the place. Yeah, this is the place where the so that you can sit down. You can sleep. You let me see something. So it's something like this. That's something like you will want to laugh, but this is something very, very, very silent here. And see children that these are the ages of 3, 4, 5, 6 years old, and their parents are homeless, and this is where they sit, or this is where they do everything in the day, in the night, and mosquitoes. So we call on all Liberians who are out there watching to be a help to them, and this is what we have to say to you. We also want to say thanks to all of you who will be a help. Man, the children are right here. You can't read your number. Maybe other people will see a help for them.
You can read your number.
Maybe somebody will want to be a help to them, because you got to come sit down with the children on your bed that are sleeping area here. So maybe somebody want to be a help. Looking at the condition here, if somebody want to be a help, how can they reach you? How can they reach you?
67.
To call to your number, right?
Yeah,
Maybe mobile money and other thing.
money, everything.
So read it now.
777.
777 what? 00.
777.
Okay.
67. 5100.
Read it, Lustato.
080 24 83 72.
Who's your name saved on it?
Just no quality.
That's your name saved there, right?
Yes, sir.
So what kind of help you want?
I just need help if for me, so I can give me somebody to able to create it pure for me. Even when I see right to put it there for I'm trying to go there.
People break the hall, they say don't stay there. Then you want to base on it there again. They once you already build, they break it down. They say you must move. They say you must move.
To help me to come play for me on the video.
And other Liberian too. Maybe the
Yeah,
government
other
too.
people, their friends, family, maybe and I know they are up there. They're able to come for my rescue.
So what can I help again? As I said, what can I help you want?
My help that they're able to give me piece of play.
What if the person don't?
Fellow Liberians, home and abroad, do us a favor. And the favor that we want you to do us is to please hit for us the share button. It's a difficult time for us who do this coming on here. But again, all we need to do is to get the information and give you the information. So our brother Yongo Jala, you say you need her information. Let me just play it for the last time so we can get the information. Let me just play it the last time for us to get her information, her number. Thank you so much, Yongo Jala.
Even when I see right to put it there for I'm everything.
So read it now.
777.
777 what? 00.
777.
Okay.
67. 5100.
Read it, Lustato.
080 24 83 72.
Who's your name saved on it?
Just no quality.
That's your name saved there, right?
Yes, sir.
So what kind of help you want? To be here, how can they reach you? How can they reach you?
777.
To call to your number, right? Maybe mobile money and other thing. So read it now. 777 what? 00.
777.
Okay.
67. 5100.
Read it, Lustato.
080 24 83 72.
Who's your name saved on it?
No quality.
Maybe somebody will want to be a help to them because you got to come sit down with each other on your bed. That are sleeping area. So maybe somebody want to be a help. Looking at the condition here, so that you're very, very silent here, and Liberians who are out there watching to be a help to them. And this is what we have to say to you. We also want to say thanks to all of you who will be a help. Man, they're checking area. You can't read the number. Maybe other people will see a help for them.
You can read your number.
Maybe somebody will want to be a help to them because you got to come sit down with each other on your bed. That are sleeping area. So maybe somebody want to be a help. Looking at the condition here, if somebody want to be a help, how can they reach you? How can they reach you?
777.
To call to your number, right? Maybe mobile money and other thing. So read it now. 777 what? 00.
777.
Okay.
67. 5100.
Read it, Lustato.
080 24 83 72.
Who's your name saved on it?
Just no quality.
That's your name saved there, right?
Yes, sir.
So what kind of help you want?
I just need help if for me, so I can give me somebody to able to create it pure for me. Even when I see right.
Fellow Liberians, it's a privilege again for us to be on here, and we want to use this time to welcome our people, those of you who are joining us. Our brother, all of you who are joining us, Younger Jala. Okay, Younger Jala, she says she needs the number. Younger Jala, her number, we're going to put her number down. The code name is Justino. I'm going to write her number down and put it there. Thank you so much, my sister, Younger Jala. You are welcome. I want to also welcome Hawatote. Thank you so much, Hawatote. I appreciate you. I want to welcome uh, Becca. Becca Moluba, thank you so much for joining us. Mohammed Kroma, we appreciate you. Thank you so very kindly. Mohammed, thank you so very kindly. 557. Let me see. No, this is not the number. No, this is not the number. Is this the number? No, this is not the number she was showing. Please, this is not the number, Mohammed. This is not the number she was showing. This is not the number. So we're gonna put down the number. I'm sorry. This is not the number. That's not the number. It's a different number I'm seeing here. Yeah, it's a different number. That is not the number she showed. So I'm sorry. Yeah. But anyways, welcome to all of you. Welcome to all of you. Thank you so much. I mean, all of you are highly welcome. Thank you. My brother Jake,
Yeah,
welcome, sir. How are you?
yes, salute to you and the followers. Salute to you. Please help to share the video. Prince just said something quick. Let me just remind the followers. This is a live Facebook broadcast. It's not easy. It's not like we're creating content where you can edit things and you put it to the people because you got to erase a lot of things. But we're talking, it's not easy thing. Talking strictly from here, So we're discussing topic. We're not reading from notes. Yeah, we're not reading from anything. Yeah, we just the topic. We just start. We know everything about it. So it's not an easy thing. So that what we ask here, you can share. Sharing is free. Salute to everybody. Respect to the followers. Because of you people, we are here. But this is not an easy task too because the time different in America, Europe, and other places, and Liberia. So we that come here to send a message outside there to combat these people and debunk their lies because I remember like followers during that time, during George Weah time when they were in opposition, you can know vividly, everybody can still remember, it's not long now. Facebook was packed. They had a lot of podcasts demeaning the government. They had over 1,000 outlets, especially from America and other places. They were combating the whole internet 5 to 6 years to George Weah presidency. But today you can see the rescue government that they brought to power, nothing have changed in the country. So you see what happening? Everybody lost on Facebook. The propaganda are not working anymore because in life, if you govern country, that reality, that tangible, that reality. So because we think when the people were they were winning the debate, you will see them. But because most of them they're in that corner or everywhere at that time. Barley, they will bring barley out of the country, give flow money, good day flow money will come and appear. So you can actually know that this guy used to lie a lot. So all the barley that going on in the country now. So that propaganda, we're not winning anymore. Like we're seeing the reality now. Going to TV, we're so in the rainy season. The years going faster again. We're in 2026. By April 15 to 18 is a rainy season. So the people are finding it difficult. They try everywhere because they came to power through lies. So Liberians will have to share this video. Now where we here now, we're not getting chance anymore. We'll never give them chance because the CDC people were reluctant at that time, or those that support the president at that time. Only a few people have pocket there. Like Sherif today, he said during 18, all the years, Classic D, all these people, they were not enough to combat. People were more than 500 on social media, lying, spraying that gibberish. He had a whole contingent, the Henry Costa, all of them you need them. But today, where are they now? Where are they? They say they pledge allegiance to the country. They were supporting the country. They say they pledge allegiance to the country. They were advocating for the country. But where are they today? Mishap, everything going on in the country. So yeah, we here to debunk them and we put holes in all their lies. Imagine it start here, and I'll tell Father what. It start here by 2027, the ball will roll. The Champions League final will start. We start preparing to clean the stadium every Tuesday for that biggest final. And the final will break Liberia or it make Liberia. So Prince, salute to you once again. You've been doing it for a while. Yeah, you real a diehard and faithful sedition. You stay in the trenches doing it. So as I respect that, salute to you. You never give up. You never switch the way other people switching because of power, because of money and other things. Yeah. So salute to you and all those in the trenches, those that have been doing it for a long time.
Thank you so much, my brother. And I also want to say thank you. You've added a lot of value to the political discourse in Liberia. You know, when good people sit and decide to keep quiet, it's when the evil people triumph.
Yes.
There are a lot of good people out there, but some of them, they don't just want to be insulted. Some just don't want to be bothered with somebody who, probably they can take care of, feed them to come on public media and start insulting them. So there are a lot of
Mhm.
people in the CDC, I mean, well prepared people who are able to articulate the issue. But unfortunately, some of these people, they just don't want to be, out
Yes.
there and seeing people insulting them. So because of that, they just go back in that shell and say, well, it is what it is. But for those of us who come out to do what we're doing, I want to say kudos to all of us family members. Those of you who even share our live
Mhm.
broadcast, we appreciate you a whole lot. You don't know what you are doing by sharing this. Just by sharing this is able to reach to somebody who is able to get the information. Some of you, you comment, you have descending opinion. Some of you support our opinion. Some of you support what we are saying here. We want to say thank you because without you, we will not be here. I always tell people the strength that I get to do what I'm doing, it is because of the people who support us, those who share, those who like. There are some people who even call us and say, oh, thank you, oh, my son. God bless you. Look, you don't know how much it means to us. And this is why keep carrying us. The good thing is that when you are involved into something with your heart, with your life,
Mhm.
with loyalty, and not expecting to be induced by anybody, you feel relaxed doing it. This thing that we do here, to some extent, it takes time from us, family, friends, blah, 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 and stuff like that. But we do it because we want to show our patriotism to our nation. That even in another nation, we can also do what we are supposed to do. So, as usual, we want to say hit for us the share button. Please, you can just, send us the love sign, send us the thumbs up, and we will be good. So, all of you are welcome. I mean, all of you are highly welcome. We appreciate you. And brother, I want to start on this particular issue because it's very serious. We are in a country where the unemployment rate is above 70%.
Yes. Yes.
We are in a country where the young people are in their majority. We are in a country where security wise, we are lacking behind. We are in a country where the people are still traumatized from the war because we have not been able to build a kind of good institution to help to rehabilitate these people. So even up to today, as we speak, we said the war was over since 2003 or so. But as we speak, the scar of the war is still fresh on the minds of people. We are seeing a lot of young people involved into drugs, etc., etc. When people thinking that they are building their lives or trying to get themselves together, seeing this video that you watch, we've been showing this video this whole week
Mhm.
of somebody coming from where God want to know, claiming an entire community, breaking down people's homes. Look at these children. They are sleeping outside. They are sleeping outside. You see in the picture, these people are sleeping outside of their homes, under trees, in bushes. My brother Jake, what comes to your mind? Before going there, let me just welcome my brother Leo.
Mhm.
Brother Leo, I want to welcome you, sir. Salute your presence. Welcome, sir.
Salute, brother.
Good evening from my end. Good evening. See you, Jake.
Yes, salute, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Prince, let me
Yes,
say
sir. Let's
something.
hear from you.
I know the particular topic, when you relay in the video, you don't feel very bad. No, I notice it. You don't feel too, you can say, what kind of country we have? So if you men like you, if you have money, you have money, millions, you are millionaire today, you are no, from what I've seen, you will help all majority of that people today. But because things tough on Liberians. But this not saying, what's the okra? The European Union. You can remember my father was. I said some of us now we are here now. I remember the European Union made second statement during George Weah time when they said the country was dirty. Monrovia was dirty. They spray all in a newspaper in the Western world. I think it came from the Swedish embassy at that time with the surrounding people. I can still remember the former ambassador Malcolm McCarthy said J.J. Rowell will be rolling in his grave. All that demeaning talk. So please, if you put yourself together today, you can know that the election was stolen by the whole, even down to the European Union. All these people, because the Unity Party sold our last story in the corridor of Washington, D.C., in the European Union buffer era, and then so they sold it with their surrogate. Today you will see the result today. That's my question. What is the okra? If this were only George Weah demolition, it was only George Weah, it would be a massive protest in the country. Heavy protest. So please, I tell you something. The people brought a tactic that silenced the silent voices in our country. Because they were in the opposition, they knew the government was tolerant at that time only George Weah. So all the clandestine activity in the country were led by them. The killing of people, raping, all these things now we've seen it. The drugs, they implement all these things then today we've seen it now happening in the country. And they sold our lives, the European Union, America, all the damn crowd. They started treating the government, the former government, wicked, bad, everything, even stopping millions of dollars will come to the cover of the Liberian government. Turn everything around. Job have to hustle through the Arab lane. That one of his greatest strength, the Arab lane. Well, we get the Emirate today, the other things then are coming because he had a connection with the Arab people. Even Europe, the only person in Europe I can still remember that sat with the president at that time was Macron, because Macron knew him. I remember vividly, Prince, the president wanted to go forth in Germany. They blocked it. I remember I was here at that time. We tried all around. The government at that time tried in the European Union. I joined that play football. Only Italy, Israel, all the places, because Netanyahu was president until now. He's a personal friend of George Weah, the Israeli prime minister. Heavy friend of George Weah. So in Washington, the Washington D.C. was divided. The Democrats were not really totally on the side of George Weah. Not because he went to that Oval Office. They were divided. And a lot of things that come to us. They got a blackmail. You can still remember, if I will remind you here, all the Griffey women, all of them, during Ellen Johnson said it time, you can still remember vividly, all of them were with Ellen Johnson said it. So when George took the mantle of authority, they never fully gave him that umbrella. But because and the former secretary was still blinking like George Weah, the high invited George Weah. So this seriously, if that's some country, this is a serious okra. Well, who are the guys that were preaching propaganda, smear, where are they today? Nobody talking in the country. Thousands of people. As he said, one guy here came from this plan side in America. Whole community, he said he owned all the community. How that possible? How you own all that community? One guy just came. So, we really do investigation to say, well, who this guy? how he conjure, how he play all the labyrinth people to say he all the community and the unity party party. Or there's something in the program for them that later on was surface because a huge match, it's a huge loss. Thousands of people displaced, no funds for them. So Prince for me, the United Party now talking, the president traveling, the disaster that happened in the country. So Prince, it's a serious thing. But what's the all crowd today? What's the all crowd? So Prince, we at a crossroad. We at a crossroad. The people intimidated the country in King George when the first protest I held in that country in King George, they say let's go kill people. They send the signal. Simply if you look at the fact, send that signal. The whole country mute. On a job where they have over 200 protests. Anybody laid down a protest, school, University of Liberia, the land sue, all of them is sue, all of them were arrogant to the former government. Where are they today? All of them mute. All of them, the economic freedom fighter, where are they today? All these guys were rushing to the embassy. What made them mute? Are they all of them being paid? That's the problem. Something, when I say something is digging, something serious and terrible happening in the country. So everybody fear the unity party. It's dangerous for 2020 now.
Thank you so much. My brother Leo, we continue to look at the destruction of properties in Liberia. A nation where before you even rent a room, sometimes it will take you a whole year. You got to go around, beg people,
Yeah.
ask family members, ask friends, just for you to get a rent. So
Yeah.
thinking about somebody who have built their house, maybe when they were in their prime age or when they were working at the time, Ome was in Liberia. And just within the space of 1 week, somebody just come and say, this entire place is for me. Give you a notice on Friday, 1 o'clock, 15 minutes after 1, tell you to come out and break your house down. All over the places in Liberia. If it is not in Sinker, it is in maybe VOA. If it's not VOA, it's in Batnoville. It's not in Batnoville, that's somewhere real light. The entire Liberia is engulfed with this issue of demolition. And unfortunately, the government is doing nothing. You saw the video where mothers are sleeping under trees with their kids. Look
Yeah.
at that small girl. Let's hear from you, sir. What is going on?
Prince, again, leadership is everything. Again, let me just say good evening, good night, to good afternoon to all of our listening audience, depending on where you're watching from. But Prince, you see, leadership is everything. One thing this president has proven to, at least to me, is that he cannot govern. For the last 3 years, he's proving to be the man who will go down in Liberia's history as one of the worst things to happen to Liberia. Prince, whenever a group of people decide to trust a man to say, you know what, we will give our life to him, is because they are hoping for the better. But Liberia will retrogress under this president by the hour. It will go in reverse mode, right? Liberia will keep going in reverse mode by the hour. By the time we hit 2027, 2028, I don't know if there'll be pieces to pick up. I don't know. And I hate to be the one to sound like this, but it's reality. We got to call it as we see it. This president, if you saw him before ascending to the presidency, he was very wretched. Please, this president was living like a pauper. This president was begging pretty much to eat, for which His Excellency Dr. George Manneh, we have decided to out of his widow's might or out of his magnanimity, say, let me extend a hand to this guy. So we don't expect Boakai to be that leader that will say, you know what, let me empathize with the people who voted for me. For which, when their homes are being broken down by this particular government that he stands to be the commander-in-chief of, what do we expect? What do we expect from this guy? Look, I don't expect anything much moving forward. Seriously, that's why I'm on the kind of rant I'm on now, because it's just bad, Prince. What's going to happen from here? A lot of teenage pregnancies. A lot of you expect this thing to happen. A lot of teenage pregnancies, a lot of drop out from school, a lot of, I mean, look, what you expect? These guys will start doing things that they are not used to. Young girls will start selling themselves for a little of nothing. Prince, our young girls are victimizing this thing. Jake, a little girl we passing, if somebody say, oh, can't get a little piece of, what happened? The next thing, she pregnant. Jake. So a lot of things, man, is happening in our country. People, the predators are around waiting to jump on this situation. Who is causing this situation? Boakai. Boakai is exposing our young girls, young men to prostitution, early prostitution. Oh, yes. Your call money. I don't want to. Boakai is selling our young girls to early prostitution. I'm talking for age 11. Boakai is saying it's good to go sell your body to get little thing because you don't even have a place to sleep. And there's more coming. Because as we said, tomorrow Saturday, there are a lot of demolition expected in different areas of our country. Teenage pregnancy, theft, even murder. A lot of things. I mean, look, our country is in so much chaos and turmoil that sometimes to even see a light at the end of this, I don't see it. Not under this president, Prince. So leadership is everything, which he doesn't have. The man gets up, he get in a plane, go to Ethiopia where you're not invited for what? When there's somebody in your country, no place to sleep, what are you going to tell the Ethiopians? I mean, what stage can you go and stand up and say, oh, this is what I'm doing in my country, when there's a little girl in Liberia right now sleeping by the way of under the tree? Maybe knocking at somebody's door to say, oh, please let me spend the night on your porch. Then you go then you go in Ethiopia to say, oh, I want to go talk on a world class or stage. That's a day service. And Boakai is one of the biggest hypocrites I've ever seen. But please take it from there, man. I mean, there's no end in sight to this. There's no end.
Sorry, before I can take it from you, let me just ask you.
Yeah, go ahead.
You are seeing kids. The last time we saw this little boy saying he is forced to sleep in church, in school buildings, on a market table. Today, we are seeing a woman who is sleeping under a tree with her kids, with bench. Just put something there and sleep.
Yeah.
What is the danger of our young population? Judging from what we are faced with now, we always complain of Zogo, street children who are engaged, or young people who are engaged in drugs, addiction, etc., etc. What do you think is going to happen with
Prince,
these kids who today are exposed to this terrible danger? Let's hear from you, sir.
Prince, you see that picking? That 60-year-old picking? That picking, the tendency for him to become a Zogo right now is there. Don't be surprised, because you don't have a place to stay. One, the only people that picking can see himself mingling around are people that he will go to in the streets. The picking is already in the streets. Prince, like I just said, early teenage pregnancy. You know how many guys that are waiting to jump on that to take advantage of our young women, Jake? They ain't got a place to sleep. The picking sleeping in school, the lady sleeping on a tree. It's just easy for a big brother to say, oh, can't go to my place, can't get food there. The next thing she pregnant. Zokos, Zokos is going to go on the increase, Prince.
Yeah, especially the late girls, actually, you see.
Oh, yes.
The vulnerable, Prince, he nailed it. The vulnerable. All the display, young girl, 14, 13, somebody will say, look, I can launch you for some now, but I'll be feeling you. Then they'll tell that mom, somebody, I'll be bringing food. Forget it. It's over. It's over for them.
Like you saw that picking our sodomized. Why was he so sodomized?
Yeah, because of football boots. Yeah.
Soccer boots.
Then imagine the display. Display seriously, and the government not taking steps. The international community just in the country, they're not looking at it. What the American ambassador, then where used to be talking during the George Bush era. This was national disaster. Not lucky or not. It's like it's a national disaster that happened. It ain't happy with water or rain with something. And the government created the Unity Party. They put a disaster on their set. I don't know for what mean. Yeah. But let me tell you something. That while I can get angry sometimes, be honest here. That while I can say, me, I'm not sedition. You know, be asking me, because when they support the president. So what can baffle me? This guy was in the corner of the country, all of the country. They relaying video to the international partners there, doing all kind of things. Then nobody within CDC, where you will wake up, Let call it scale of space here, and the reality. Yeah. Everybody they just know. Think I went hard, tarnishing your repetition to the king of power. So you're just letting the thing that go scar. Why you have former lobbyists there, all these people there. You have people in the Western world, everything, but they just letting everything. This thing don't need to be flagged. Seriously flagged to that government institution, to the European Union, to America. The government will get the weight of it. But everybody just taking it quiet with them, this and that. No, we got this. They people gotta show. Not one of them will get la bio. They gotta show. We gotta show them that one won't get that connection.
Jake,
that won't get that connection. The country in the garden here. The peace lab with them. Let me tell you, and I lab with CDC. So
Jake,
if they cannot go ahead, man.
Sorry, let me surprise Prince real quick. Something that happened with our first lady, Katumo, right? She was going somewhere. I want to believe it's yesterday. She was going somewhere with her escorts, her aides, and she happened to pass by the way of one of these major roads or streets. I think somebody, of course, you cannot get to her window, but she saw a group of young girls standing to the side, right? And I think the convoy has slowed down because of some reason, and I will. Somebody called me and they were explaining it to me, but the convoy didn't stop. But you saw a lot of group of young girls standing on the roadside, and one could say, well, maybe they had nowhere to go. I mean, in that kind of environment that she was driving through or convoy, she was not speeding. But then when this brother was telling me, a picture began to play in my head, right? It reminded me of one time when Claire was driving, also going somewhere. A similar picture where Claire ordered her, the motorcade, that they must stop. As a matter of fact, a group of young boys and young girls. It was during the early stages of the Excellency term. She stopped. First thing, went the window down and spoke to the people. Why do I make this comparison? An older lady in Katumu, one who have given birth to kids, instead of stopping, as a matter of fact, her motorcade sped up. They took off. Not even with an empathy to say, oh, these are young children. You are driving within the same location where a massive demolition has gone through. So the tendency of 2 of 5 of those kids could be victimized or could be victim of that demolition. You drove past them. What that tells me, this presidency, this government has come to kill our young people. Say it as you look. I will not regret to say this is an occult presidency. The main is why they have come, because why they have made a serious covenant with the devil that has involved our kids now. Princess, I'm talking to you. How can a first lady drive past young girls that she is seeing, that she knows very well have been victimized for demolition, no place to sleep, and you can wind your window up and speed up because you don't want to children. They don't want to beg you. Like grandchildren will not beg you. They will not ask for alms. You've already belittled them to the lowest. You've taken the humanity, the sanity. I mean, you've taken the dignity away. They are just looking at you. Go, drive, man, drive. Drive your car. At least it's your time. But you see, Prince, that's why I say sometimes we shouldn't make decisions based on emotion. That Oma drove past by those kids, gone by her business. Wherever she was going was too important than to stop for our young children, Prince. I mean, I'm saying this thing, it just irked me the more. A woman who has given birth, see young girls whose homes are being vandalized, demolished by her very government. You see this case outside. The least you could do to at least just stop, pretend at least. But the woman asks her motor, just speed up. No. But what does her husband say? Her husband has called Liberians beggars. These people, they're begging. So would you expect anything good to come from that, Omar?
You know, my brother Leo, as we talk on this issue, it's whenever I see these pictures, I think about so many plenty things. Plenty things I can think about. Elections has consequences, and these people must know. Everywhere you find yourself, whether be it in an institution, whether be it in your own organization, or whatever it is, there are consequences for every time you enter into what we call an election. Or whatever relationship it may be. It may even be, husband and wife, or boyfriend or girlfriend. There are consequences for that relationship. And that's the reason why we continue to tell people before things can happen, you will see the signs. Nothing just happen out like that, out of the ordinary, boom, it just happened. No. There are always signs and symptoms that can point to an event that is about to take place. Even where we are, when it's about to rain, you will see, for example, in Liberia, where we find ourselves, maybe in the village, where our people don't have like this kind of advanced system to be able to detect, the weather condition for the next 2, 3, 4, or 5 weeks. But our people have this unique signs that they can look at either from the weather. They will look at the cloud and they will tell you that, oh, it will rain this evening, or the weather will be like this, or it will not be good. This will happen. So in this Western world, there are always signs and symptoms to tell you that, hey, when you do this, it will be this. When you do this, it will be the repercussion. Liberians, where we find ourselves, all of the signs we choose to ignore all. Today, for children to be on the street, sleeping on our benches, in market table, the signs were there. And we said, no, we ignore the signs. We close our ears to the signs that were being given to us, both by human beings like you and myself, both by nature and by other people around us. We ignore the signs. Don't tell me on this platform that Liberians in Liberia did not hear Joseph Numa Boakai saying, I live on loan. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that Joseph Numa Boakai didn't tell you and myself that he was packed, a race car that was packed. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that you don't know that Joseph Numa Boakai was the president of the Liberian Senate when almost 68 bogus concession was signed in Liberia that did not benefit the Liberian people. Don't tell me that you don't know. Don't tell me that you don't know that Joseph Numa Boakai, he was the office of the vice president, was in direct control of the group of 77, whether be the visually impaired people, etc., etc. Mr. Boakai office was in charge of the group of 77 for 12 good years. These people lives were never impacted in any way, form, shape, or manner. Don't tell me that you do not know on several occasions. Even the first person who will recommend me is my sergeant. Sorry, the first person who will recommend me is your boss, right? Your boss is the person who knows you better. As far as the working relationship is concerned. That's why when you apply for job, people will tell you go and bring recommendation. Even here in America, they will ask you somebody who can serve as a referral, who we can call, who we can talk to out of your former job or so. Because your former job can be able to give at least a vivid picture of who you are as far as the working relationship is concerned.
Your immediate,
They
your
may not know
immediate
in your heart.
reference.
Thank
Your
you very
immediate
much. Your
reference.
immediate reference.
Yeah.
Your immediate reference. Maybe in some other area, your sergeant and things like that stuff and other
Yeah.
thing, something like that. Yeah. So these people will be the first people they will call. They will call them because these are the people who interact with you on a daily basis. These are the people who know your working relationship. Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, who worked with Joseph Numa Boakai even before he became vice president, this woman gave us a sign. She gave us a sign. Classify her however you want to classify her. Talk about her however you want to talk about her. But she gave us the sign that Joseph Numa Boakai was going to be a disaster. If somebody who we refer to as Iron Lady, a woman who was very inhumane, who treated Liberia as another third-class citizen in their own country.
Yeah.
With the way she handled that nation, where all of the resources came from the international community, but unfortunately, this woman could not build the nation with all of the money. If that woman who is like that was able to look at the Liberian people and say, I don't think I can trust this man. I don't think I can trust this nation with Joseph Newman Boakai. So all of the signs and symptoms, they were all shown to us as Liberians, that Joseph Newman Boakai will be a disaster for this particular nation. That if we make mistake, the repercussion will be too detrimental. But we choose to ignore those signs. Today, look at the consequences. Your children now are being raped, and those ministers are protected by their own.
Yeah.
Today, your sons have been sodomized, and guess what? Nothing is coming of it. Today, when you ask those companies in Liberia to live up to the social corporate responsibility, they order police to come and kill you, and nothing come out of it. When your sons and daughters are sick and say they will not go to hospital, when you go call the police, who you think have that expertise to be able to talk to someone and to convince them because they are trained in that area, when the police come, they take pistol and they fire your son 8 times in the stomach.
Yeah.
Elections has consequences. Everywhere we find ourselves, there are consequences to election. I listened to a brother here, one Leo Sise. Leo Sise is saying, the people, development, you cannot, stand in the way of development. I agree with you, my brother Leo Sise. But there is something here that we must all understand. Those lands that you see the people on, they did not just go to take the land by force and just build on it. They purchase it, they buy it.
Yep.
These people are victim of bad governance. That's what they are victim of. Because in no country will you go to buy a land that they will not check beyond the land. In no place that you will go to buy the land and then people will know that this land has been sold. When you go to the court or to the probate court, the probate court will not tell you, say, hey, don't do this. This land is already bought by somebody. This is how corruption affects you and myself, because the court system that is supposed to protect you and myself, because the people get record, my brother Leo and Jake, they get record. Once you take your document, you buy a land and you take that particular land document to the ACA or whatever the place is, whether to the probate court, because they deal with the issue of land, etc., they have record of that particular land. Whether that land was sold to somebody before or whether somebody owned it, they have records. But it is unfortunate the level of corruption that is in the judiciary system is what's suffering our people. Now, I don't want you to believe me. I want to play a clip here of a government official that said to you and myself about this issue of land today that is going on. Mo Ali told us that there are people who are corrupt and they go to the court, and because the court is corrupt, they can pay money to buy these areas. No, don't believe me. Let me play the video. If you think we're lying here, listening to Mo Ali, don't listen to me. He's a government official. I'm not a government official. Not working in government. None of us here are government official. But let's listen to what Mo Ali is saying to you and myself, or to us that are here. Don't believe me. Let's play this video for you to listen. This is a government official, and he's blowing the whistle. Let's listen.
Before you go to Marco, there is one other information now. We keep talking about there are corrupt judges here, and some people making the court system corrupt. You know what they're doing now, especially in the probate court.
Yeah.
I can see your land. I go there, buy it, get the deed, go to the judge in the probate court, bribe him, and probate the deed, sign it and stamp it.
The last time I talked here, the FTC that joke.
No, I mean, I got that confirmed yesterday and today. People,
can you imagine?
Said it to me. They're doing it. It's a money making thing for them. Somebody called me just today to explain.
This is dangerous. This is dangerous.
Today,
let's go.
Before you go
Brother Jake, you are
So
hearing
before you
this.
go to my call, there is one other information now. We keep talking.
My brother Jake, you are listening to this, where a government official is doing an open confession to Liberians. Now, it is confirmed according to what he's saying. He didn't say alleged, he said it is confirmed that there are people who will go to the court, pay these lawyers, and these lawyers will backdate, or the probate court or whatever, they will backdate the land deed. Once you bribe them and give them money, and at the end of the day, they will give you document for you to go and evict people. That's why Mo Ali saying a government official. I want to ask you, my brother Jake, what Mo Ali is saying. Do you think that this can be some of the consequences that the people are faced with? Let's hear from you.
We're hearing it from their mouth. It's not just Mo Ali. It's a serious tap. If we forget the man was Secretary General of the Unity Party, so he's a stooge in the Unity Party. They brought the government to power. So every information concerning the government, the inside of Boakai, everything, they know it. They know the reason why they changed him from Secretary General when his friend and more the first chairman at that. They know everything. Let me tell you something. I tell you the Unity Party is divided. These are the surrogate of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf trained these children to school, put them to school. There are many of them like that. Jaraba, all of them. He put them to school. The Jeremiah Pierre, the king, the Arthur John, all of them came from the wing of the Ellen. They are diehard Unity Party surrogate that support Ellen Johnson Sirleaf policies in her agenda during her tenure. So they now ready to get serious alignment with Joseph Boakai. They pledge loyalty to Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. The Brahmo Samuka, our former defense minister, the Kofi Woods. When I be telling you, all the Unity Party is divided, heavily divided. So they know the mishap in the country. We're not ready going on the country, they know it. So you're having serious information, and that information is factual. They can call it, we're gonna talk conversation on having, but somebody recorded it and then leak it to the media. They were having him, they know what they're doing. Even the burning of that Capitol building, they know everything. They know everything. They know they won't burn that Capitol building. Nobody else. All that the guys are in the prison, they use it as a pawn to just lie on Kofa and to change Kofa for them to have their agenda. Saying that guy take power, nothing happening. So it's real. He know that the justice system is corrupt because the former president, the present president, he urinated on the Supreme Court and the judges in the country. It all the tenure position there. If we have more, I didn't one. The people besides they become minister, become MD. The people get political future. They want group that will be in the country. They barely having masses of property in the country. You think they want mess rule in the country that when they go after everybody, they'll go after them too? You think they won't be in exile? When some more during the Civil War, we came to exile all the years and things then. So pretty much I tell you, the guy will start speaking about 2027, you will get a real picture of someone that will resign. So he know what's going on in the country. There's real evidence. Real evidence. They got more to put outside there. Time will come. They got more to put outside there. That reality, the justice system is corrupt. Seriously, corrupt. That's why even when Prophet King insulted that justice, the Supreme Court boss name, but one thing he did it in the wrong way by insulting the main model. But he was telling that particular, if you look at the past video, how the man is corrupt. He building massive property in Nima County. Heavy property. The man he building got businesses in Nima County, other than financing Nima branch. But because he insulted the main model, that's why they brought him to court. But he was digging up corruption in the court in that particular man they appointed. So that our whole system was really depending on it. It need to be transformed. They're planting that surrogate in that place. So it will not even be in someone's interest too. So I know why they claim that particular man in the justice system, in that particular man, because of Jeremiah Kun, we said it here before. They are stood, they're just printing there. So he lay all there. It's what now if I was system, I was justice system, I was that whole body not sure say anymore, anything can happen. They lay in the groundwork, the lays and all these things, they just grabbing because he sell it. You get millions of dollars or $500,000, you can just go, you bribe them. They will give you survey, they will give you anything. You that clean that kind of property, make people homeless, demonic whatsoever. So our justice system is seriously corrupt. It's corrupt. Nothing can happen to it. So there's
Thank
not
you
a
so
split
much.
statement from me.
Thank you so much. My brother Leo, I want to play this again.
Yeah.
This is really serious. And I'm going to ask you a question. I want us to play this. Yeah, Mo
There is
Ali.
one other information now. We keep talking about the corrupt judges here, and some people making the court system corrupt. You know what they're doing now, especially in the probate court.
In the probate court.
See your land, I go there, buy it, get the deed, go to the judge in the probate court, bribing, he probate the deed, sign it and stamp it.
The last time I talked here, the FTC said that joke.
I got that confirmed yesterday and today. People,
can you imagine?
Said it for me. They're doing it. It's a money making thing for them.
It's a money.
They call me just today to.
I want to hear from you, my brother Leo. You are listening to a government official that is supposed to implement government program policy that one way or the other is the mouthpiece of the government too, because he's not just an ordinary person. Making this open confession before the entire world. And you are seeing so many demonstrations under this particular government, with all of the disrespect that this government have shown to the judiciary system. We can name on and on and on. And that this minister is telling us that these things are happening. What do you make of this? Let's hear from you, sir.
Let me first just greet one of my junior officers are here watching. One of my officers is here watching. Good to see you, Amos. Please share the show, by the way. Before you got a discipline tomorrow, share the show. But look, if this were to be any other person on this tip, one would have not given them much credence, right? It could have been just. But this is an officer. This is it's a what? Mo Ali is what with the water and sewage, right?
Yeah, he's the water and sewage boss.
Manager.
He's also the Secretary General of the Unity Party.
Secretary General of the Unity Party. So this is
the former Secretary General anyway. Because yeah.
But watch what he said in that tip. He said there are judges.
An executive member of the Unity Party also. He's an executive member of the Unity Party. Yeah.
Good. Mo is saying on that tip there are judges. Not one, not two, not three, who have been heavily bribed to just in the probate court. That's what the guy is saying. But you know what? Why aren't these justices calling Mo Ali? You tell me the difference between what Prophet Key did and they summoned him versus what Mo Ali said on that tape and he cannot be called. You see it? Apples or oranges. No, please, you just think it. Just go outside the box. What is Mo Ali saying is very indicting to the judges as well. What Prophet Key said, you call him and wanting to punish him, get him public, shame him publicly. What Mo Ali is saying is more detrimental to the judges than what
he's not being indicted. He's not being indicted by them. Yeah, he's not calling him. Yes. Not true. Not true.
Mo Ali stands to prove it to them that he has it. Mo Ali said,
he get evidence.
He said, I have it. They will not call Mo Ali. Look, I dare these justices to call Mo Ali tomorrow. You will see a lot of expose. A lot of expose will be displayed in that justice system. You will say, oh, because Mo Ali will not go down by himself. Are you kidding me? As a matter of fact, we have been talking about it. How many people you saw counter it? We have been on the, whether it's on the King's FM on the radio, whether it's on the Palava Hut, whether it's on the Leo Magome show. I was just on the Focus on Liberia show. Nobody want to attempt to dare, because if Mo Ali decide to go on the expose, it will be detrimental to the federal government. Why aren't they calling him? Ask yourself. Why aren't they calling him? But you can call Prophet Kido, right? Because why is the weakest link, the easy target? Go for the easy target. I dare them tomorrow to call Mo Ali. Mo Ali has it in his hands. So we're seeing it. It's injustice either way we want to put it. But these justices they are very well guilty of what Mo Ali is saying, accusing them for or of. And Mo Ali has the proof to show it, because you even hear the guy. The guy said, I was saying it the other time. The guy said, I was saying it the other time. Meaning this guy's been flagging these things.
Yeah, they have evidence. They get it.
We are right now under the Palava Hall calling Mo Ali and calling the Liberian government. If they feel that Mo Ali is lying, let them call Mo Ali. Yes, I want to put that challenge to the justices. You can call a Prophet Key. I dare you to call Mo Ali. Oh yeah, please call Mo Ali. Mo Ali lie. Why you lie on the Chief Justice? It's equal to Prophet Key Koshama. Neither here or there. Please, we ain't going nowhere.
My brother Leo, you just said something just now, and you just wake up my intuition. Just think.
Yep.
What Mo Ali said is more damaging.
Yes, it's more damaging.
The system, the entire system. It's not just the individual. What Opa said, I do not support it, and I believe that, but he talked about an individual within the system. Talked about an individual, sorted an individual in the system.
Yeah.
But when you listen to Mo Ali, he is indicting judges.
The whole system, the whole judiciary system.
Their own system.
Yeah, I will come to Jake. Let me play this again. And let's listening to this.
It's one other. Before you go to Marco, there is one other information now. We keep talking about there are corrupt judges here, and some people making the court system corrupt. You know what they're doing now, especially in the probate court.
Yeah.
I can see your land. I go there, buy it, get the deed, go to the judge in the probate court, buy it, and probate the deed. Sign it and stamp it.
The last time I talked here, the FTC that joke.
No, I mean I got that confirmed yesterday and today. People,
can you imagine?
Said it to me. They're doing it. It's a money making thing for them. Somebody called me just today to explain.
This is dangerous. This is dangerous.
Today,
let's go.
Jake?
Yep.
We have Prince. They topic is serious topic. Listen.
I just woke up and said, Leo just opened my eyes to so many things.
It's in the justice minister, all of them collaborate, because we got 3 branches of government. You see, the whole judiciary is involved, and Leo, the whole judiciary, the justice minister, to where the police direct, the police RG to do the demolition, then the probate court.
The entire judiciary system, right? The entire is in that bag of corruption.
Followers. Listen, followers. Just share this video. Just share that more of this video to everybody, to journalists that you know in the country. This is a serious matter. So the particular demolition that went on, that they displaced our citizens, that's something that were in the making that the judiciary know about. When Mo Ali can be spilling the bean under the closet, opening the closet to see what in that closet, the dirty clothes in that closet. So, other than Mo Ali, they're not even satisfied what's going on in the country with that demolition.
Jake, let me tell you what happening. Jake, you know that right now our young girls and boys that are sleeping in the streets are because of the action of our judges?
Yes.
No. The young girls and boys that are sleeping in the street that are being raped right now, Mo Ali is on tape is saying that it is the judges that is causing these girls to be raped.
Prince, Please do even answer anybody on the live feed to say that development. Okay, now government development right down there. When a government development would know, the government initiate development would they'll get it time. They'll get it time. They say, listen, we're having a project on this side, we won't there. But as Ali said, some people will come with money. They can, if you have their land, they can go to the probate court and buy your land, and they stem it, and they can't move you from there. So if you see, not only the demolition, if you see a lot of demolition going on in the country before they big, this is the biggest one that surface that everybody put out on. But they've been doing a lot of demolition. Even the using the MCC and all. They're using the MCC and all. So the whole thing is a cartel. It's a serious cartel going to grab lands and other things there. It's not about development. The government even start their own project here. What kind of development they won't develop like that? Then when I see the president opening groundbreaking ceremony, it's a serious cartel going on in the country. It's a serious cartel. More letting the cat out of the bag. It's reality. Leo, you nail it. You got on point, brother. You got on serious point. I salute you for that. So let me find out what I share this video. This is a touching topic. This is a serious touching topic. For the MD, member of the Executive Committee of the United Party, former Secretary General, Sorry of Boakai. They're the one who are bombarding, breaking all these lives today. So it's a serious thing. It's a cartel going on. How can a one guy that come from America and say he own the whole community?
And to just back what you're saying, my brother Jake, I want us to play this lady clip. Because what Mo Ali said, it is not that these guys are buying vacant land. They will see people land. When they see the place is lucrative, to go to the court, backdate the document and stamp it.
Because I think I play lucrative, yes.
This lady is saying that she bought the place, but let's listen to her. You see, so this is, Leo, you've just opened our eyes to something here. Let's listen to what this lady is saying here.
Every year the money. So the property our parents buy for us. Since the 80s, every number, I mistaken yesterday, every number use the government of Liberia because you have money. He paid them yesterday. They keep with fake documents and they tormented us. They put on pressure and tension on our head and they broke the place yesterday. And this morning he called people to come and put their name down. Saying because we're going to ask stubborn that why he came yesterday, we're authority to break the place down. So tell me, is it a country we in or where are we? It is a country that anybody can use. Any law enforcement officer gave them money and said, go and do this.
So, my brother Jake, you just put it in context. So this whole thing is almost like it's a cartel. The guys will go to the court, pay these judges to give them the document. They go to the police, bribe the police, because the same judges will be the one to give them these magistrates to go with them. So they will go to the police, bribe the police, go to the police. So this is, what kind of wickedness is this, my brother? My brother Jake, let's hear from you on this. You know, you and Leo, you're just nailed this thing and just opening our eyes to something that is.
The one Leo put a challenge on the Justice Minister and the Supreme Court. All the proper court judges and around the Republic of Black people. Pray, let people share this video. We want for them more Ali statement to go viral. They brought Prophet Key. Let me tell you something. The only Prophet Key that is, thank God, he said you will change. That a causing story where he been insulting. Nobody buy that story. But he fled, even the Chief Justice, he fled King. If you go back to a video, beside the insulting, the man insult, he said it's one of the most corrupt Chief Justice. One of the and we're gonna name for Nima County. He calling out on corruption and paying massive property businesses in Nima County. So it's not strange. But how you think the judges they allow the president to take people from concession, to take people from tenure position, other things? So when it came to power, let me tell you something. They destroyed the whole justice system. Our judicial have been hijacked. It's a cartel going on. The police director, all of them involved. He carried police people into all these places. There's not a fight demolition. They won't blow it up because it raised our brow. but they had a lot of demolition from different era. From different era. They say they're taking people houses, people crying up and down. But that war is a turning point of the country. If Liberian ain't ready for Chuchu, their video alone, their video can rise on Liberian people. Because the top surrogate of the party say the judges are corrupt. You will get your land for 25 years. Somebody will come and buy your lucrative, they will buy that land. There is a cartel going, a land cartel. They won't get all this land and sell it for higher bid to the higher bidder. Maybe when investors then won't come in the country in the future, they will own the land and sell it to investors, they sell it to red Lebanese guys, they sell it to top people. So the money grabbing thing going on now. Right? So they think, yeah, we need to share to other radio stations, Banner FNA. They need to discuss it. They need to, because they get a live voice in the Republic. They see that our own agenda internet. But they can current. They think and lead. They think and lead. They think and lead for the president to investigate.
Jake,
let me tell you,
Jake,
they're lead for real.
Let me tell our Liberian people, all those people who have lost cases and lose their land, I just want you to know tonight or this morning, wherever you're watching from, it is your Supreme Court judges, your judges that are behind you losing your land.
Yeah, the probate court and thing there.
The probate courts.
With a sharing. All of them. People bribing them, people paying them. Wow.
Mo Ali has a very daring evidence against your judges. You go back, your case, your court cases that you guys lost for your land issue. You go back because Mo Ali is saying it that
all the land will come to lose that land will come together to protest in the country.
You go back to protest that. If you're going to Mo Ali, as a matter of fact, I'm calling Mo tomorrow and say, Mo, I know you're not my friend, but just inbox me like I know you will not do it. But Mo Ali is sitting there on a piece of gold.
My man. When Mo, let's see, the Mo Ali, they still get feature in the country if they won't be fair to the Liberian people. If the judiciary can indict him, seriously, it's a damning allegation against the justice system.
That's why I'm daring them to.
What we need to do, our friendly radio station in the country need to flag the particular story, the Mo Ali statement.
Don't worry about it, Jake. We're on the radio tomorrow.
You know, there is a report here to just corroborate what Mo Ali is saying. Most of the time, these people will say, I remember Joseph Newman Boakai saying, oh, this thing are their reports.
Yeah.
But even the report highlighted the level of corruption in the judiciary system. And I want to just read a portion of this, my people, those of you who are watching us. This is from the Liberian investigator. The Liberian investigator reporting this. A Liberian investigator. The heading here is U.S. reports warn corruption stay cooking Liberia's investment potential. And let's go to the issue of corruption and bribery. We go to the rule of law undermined by the executive influence. Rule of law undermined by the executive influence. This is in the U.S. report, 2025, the U.S. Investment Climate Report on Liberia. And they just took excerpts from there. And I'm going to read it. Here is it. Liberia judiciary system also come under criticism. While the Constitution guarantees judiciary independence, the report highlights frequent executive influence, bribery, and procedural delay as common issues that hinder contract enforcement and dispute resolution. Contract enforcement and dispute resolution. The State Department report highlighted that investors have reportedly expressed concern about fairness in court proceeding, often citing inconsistent judgment and long case timeline. When you look at this first paragraph that talks about the issue highlighting frequent executive influence, bribery, and procedural delay That's some of the common issue that was highlighted. And they also said that this particular behavior of bribery, of delay, of executive interference, it also helped to hinder dispute resolution. I want to highlight this place, dispute resolution.
Yeah.
The people have their land deed. The other man get a land deed. One man go to court, just collect document from the court, pay people, the king with how you call or khaki uniform on there with
Yeah.
police, broke the people place down. Without even going to the legal process, following the legal process for total adjudication of the case. Similar thing happened with the CDC. While the case was in court, the Supreme Court have said to the lower court, hot. The same people at the CDC headquarters,
Yes.
they were breaking down. They were breaking the headquarters down.
Now
So
land grab
this
now.
report,
Now they see land grab. They wanted to buy that place because it was expensive. That's why they
wow,
never bought it. What the thing we put in all the puzzles together now. It was a land grab. Somebody came now to the buy. They wanted to buy that thing. They saw the news that guy's thing because they charged that kind of huge amount of money. They said no, that was a land grab. They just brought up caterpillar, all that thing they carry and made to the place. So we're getting the whole thing in now. We're putting the pieces together now. We the fight to start putting the pieces together in a particular platform now. We need to spray. That CDC thing, it's a sin cartel going on. It's a sin cartel. But another one again, let me remind you quick again, Leo. Even when CDC had this new place, they brought another guy to say that a place. You remember? We shot on him. They said, you know, let me tell you, it's a cartel going on. Let me tell you something. Let me ask the followers here now. I get piece of land in Liberia. I will tell you how much I pay. Let me tell you, piece of land in Liberia now getting more expensive. It's a lucrative deal now they're going on with now. The country is vulnerable, especially the Mosorado area, that district area. So it's very expensive now. You know, way back, you need to buy land for 500, 800.
Yeah.
Small land now, small piece of land, and a land you can get it for 3, 4, 5,000 now, $5,000 now.
Yeah.
In the city town, forget it. Over 15, it will be over 7,000. Also, going also, that's not 6,000, 5,000. So people now in the Western world, whosoever that get money, they come in cajole the court to get that land. They will flip it. They will flip it with huge amount of money with investor. The CDC land, that CDC, the whole era, it's the same cartel story. We put the pieces together, that reality. That when we told the people on the platform, we don't preach proper Ghana, we don't play video. Video in that Bo Ali there yet tonight. Yeah, you play like hell for an investigator.
yeah.
We play video there.
I'm happy for that document you just read. I'm happy for that document you just read. Because in that last paragraph there, he said there's a delay outcome. A delay outcome. So when you take your case to the court, first of all, it's Jake versus the whoever is the complainant, right? Or the defendant here. What the judges are doing now, Prince goes to Leo, the highest bidder, the highest person that can give the judges the money. So they will delay. They will keep adjoining your case, and then one person, Jake, can say, you know what? Let me go see the judge. So there's a deliberate act. They will delay no cases. Look at the paragraph, it's right there. More Ali say it's right there. The judges will delay your case. They will keep, you know, when you are in court, and the more you delay, the more money you spend, and you get exhausted, right? You get exhausted. You say you won't even go. You don't even want to pursue your case again because what? They'll keep joining. It will come out less more. Guess what? Take Philip passing behind you. Take that pass behind you. Go to the judge. Getting something at 3G. The next thing now, Prince, you lose your case. So that's why it's deliberate. They will delay it.
A lot of things happening in the country. Wow, it's a cartel.
These guys are deliberately taking lands from legit owners. The judges are the ones that are in behind this thing. They are taking misceeded land and say, you know what, we'll give it to somebody else because that person is the higher bidder. better.
Praise that the new phenomenon for them to make money. No money.
Wow.
The country is broke. Prince, when I tell you how much the judges are making, that a new phenomenon.
Our daughters homeless. Right now, there are thousands of young girls that are homeless.
Prince, let me ask you. Prince, let me ask you.
Let Leo learn.
I was trying to make the case that right now, there's a little girl sleeping under the bridge, under the tree. Some guy right now raping some kind of little girl caused by the judge. Or judges are the ones that are causing this issue right now. If Liberia was a serious country, all of Liberia judges must be summoned. If we have a serious government right now, all of the judges must be summoned. Go ahead, Jake.
Preach another thing. 5 o'clock in the morning, they brought a bulldozer there. Who paid for the bulldozer? Who paid for them? Where it came from? To go clear everybody from them. Who are the police and the sheriff? 5 o'clock in the morning? While people sleeping, Prince? While people sleeping? It's Prince, that's a new phenomenon. Think of Mo Ali, let the cat out of the bed. Like gassing in house, somebody let it outside. It's so damaging to the government. That credibility lose. Investor will never come in. All the video to in that day, investor will not come. We tell them you come here, they will take your money, you will never invest in the country. You gotta they indict themselves. The president need to do something. If you really want to do something, you need to do something. Like they're gonna play Jeremiah Kuhn sort of step on now. They sort of step up and let a put a catch it back, home.
Let me play this again for the last time before we go to our next discussion point. But fellow Liberians, this is terrible. A government official disclosed to all of us that this issue that you see people grabbing people, laying here, there, that is a business in the judiciary system. It's a business. That's what people do now. So I want you to listen to this clip before we go to our next topic. Just listening to.
Before you go to Marco, there is one other information now. We keep talking about there are corrupt judges here, and some people making the court system corrupt. You know what they're doing now, especially in the probate court. I can see your land. I go there, buy get the deed, go to the judge in the probate court, bribe him, and probate the deed. Sign it and stamp it.
The last time I talked here, the FTC said that joke.
No, I got that confirmed yesterday and today. People,
can you imagine?
Said it to me. They're doing it. It's a money making thing for them. Somebody called me just today to explain
this is dangerous.
To me.
It's a money business for them.
Before you go.
Brother, this is troubling. This is serious, and I hope that this
what they call the bone shell. This is a real bone shell here. You let all of the bed. This is it.
But I want for us to go to the next topic here, and I want to show it here. My brother Leo, I want to start this from you. When President Weah became president of the Republic of Liberia, he did not turn his back on his political opponents and some of his most fierce critics. He called these people, sat with them. What is your plan for Liberia? What you think about Liberia? How can we fix it? We saw His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah, including in his government, fierce opposition and critics of his political institution. We saw President Weah engaging Joseph Nyoma Boakai as one of his most fierce, or somebody would say, one of the major opposition leaders. He went to his house.
Yep.
And because President Weah wanted to encourage this particular atmosphere of peace, understanding, and unity, that despite of our political differences, it doesn't mean we are enemies. We can work together in the interest of Liberia. And that's why he employed people who even did not belong to his political party, to the extent that some of us who are competent, qualified, and can do the exact work We were not given those opportunities. But people who criticize and say all kinds of things, he said, look, the government is not a CDC government, it's the Liberian people government. So let's give everybody the opportunity.
Yeah.
President Weah went as far as displaying to the world that it doesn't mean because you and I are in a political competition, when you are in problem, I should turn my back. We saw what he did to Joseph Numa Boakai, or for Joseph Numa Boakai. When Joseph Numa Boakai was in a dying situation, when no one else could help him, all of the connections, according to him, that he has, nobody could come to his aid, and he was dying in Liberia. It took a President George Manneh Weah to say we cannot allow this to happen to this nation. We need our former officials to be alive, healthy, and well. Even though this man is a critic of my government, he called me mosquito and he used all sort of names on me. But I will not sit here to see this man going through this health issue and close my eyes. Even though they did it to Moses Zebla, under Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf government, when Moses Zebla was in Liberia, that man was sick. They carried him in some kind of backyard hospital, and he died in Liberia as if he was never a statesman.
The chicken,
And etc. We saw Jenkins Scott eating on the dump site, somebody who served our nation in such a prestigious area. That man was literally eating on the dump site that government could not help him. We saw the likes of Gabriel Backer Matthew, who was in that country. He died in that country because the government could not even afford to give him a passport. According to the information, he went to Joseph Numa Boakai office up and down at the Senate. Joseph Numa Boakai could not look at him. But President Weah said, not under my watch, I will allow even my political opponent to drop in this country. We ensure that this man is taken care of. President Weah was able to put money together and send somebody who worked in the government, one of our brothers. As I speak now, he's right here. I'm looking at him. He's writing in one of the room. And I'm going to call his name. I'm going to call his name. One Joseph Tay. President Weah sent Joseph with Joseph Numa Boakai to ensure that he be with him, make sure Joseph Numa Boakai get his treatment and everything is okay. He right here. He right here. As we talking, he right in one of the chapters.
Joseph is watching,
Joseph Tay is right here. President Weah sent Joseph Tay with them and say, nothing like financial business should be of a problem. Call me and I will tell you what to do. Joseph Numa Boakai was able to go through that treatment, and he today is okay and became the president of Liberia. When he took over, the chief Zoe of Liberia, or the chief, whatever they will call it, Zanzan Kawa,
traditional leader.
Thank you, traditional leader, almost like president of traditional people. The first thing Joseph Numa Boakai did through his nephew Sakila Male was to disgrace this man called Zanzan Kawa. They removed the man without any process of respect. They seized all of the things that's supposed to give him money, his benefit. He was not getting his benefit. This man was sick. This Zanzan Kawa man was sick, and called to the government and cried to Joseph Numa Boakai and said, I work for this money. I'm not begging you for it. It is my benefit. Joseph Numa Boakai and Francis Akila Nimale, they refused to give Zanzan Kawa a dime. Zanzan Kawa cried to the extent that we saw video of this man in the village rubbing chalk on himself or taking some kind of, somebody would say a substandard treatment in order to get alive. And the government could not give him his money. To the extent that this man was amputated right in Liberia. Government could not come to this man who served presidents. When Joseph Numa Boakai was vice president under Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, this man was the traditional leader of Liberia. This man served Joseph Numa Boakai. But today, Joseph Numa Boakai became president. He said, you Zanzan Kawa, as far as I'm concerned, I ain't get time for you. Anything that happen will happen. I want us to listen to this and we'll discuss this. I want us to listen to this. And Molu was there. Kudos to the Stern, boss. He went there, interacted with Zanzan Kawa. So let's listen to this. We're not going to play everything. I just few we're going to listen to as we analyze.
Currently being held or being treated. he was taken to the GFK Medical Center sometime last year, November. And then he was admitted and was diagnosed with diabetes according to the medical report from the GFK. And then at some point in time, his illness became severe, which led to complications. Again, I'm quoting what is said to be a report coming from doctors at the Joint Canadian Medical Center. So they amputated the leg, and then afterwards he was discharged. But when he was discharged, he was in a very, very much terrible condition. The situation was so bad that a good Samaritan decided if he is sent home, he may most likely not make it. In fact, JFK has said that he had short time to live, and he was discharged without prescription drugs. He still have air source all over the body, and so a good Samaritan healthcare worker told the family to bring him to a clinic because of the severity, the deplorable condition of me that he was undergoing at the time. So that's how he ended up here. And he's still very sick, but it is by far better compared to when he was at the Joint Canadian Medical Center, where they gave him up for death after amputating his leg without sufficient medical care. So we are here because we were called by the clinic where he's been treated, that he is receiving, nobody is coming to see him. He's been abandoned completely by everybody, and they thought that we should come in here because there are no prescription drugs.
Prince, you are muted. Prince, unmute.
So I'm very sure all of us will I'm going to copy as a 19-minute video. And I want to start from you, my brother Lee. This man served our nation as the president of all of the traditional people. He served government. He was there during the 12 years of Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, when Joseph Newman Boakai was the vice president. This man helped to keep our nation secure, quiet, and peaceful as a traditional president, so to speak. Joseph Newman Boakai became president, refused to give this man his benefits, whatever that due him, disrespectfully took this man from office as a traditional leader of Liberia. And here this man is, wrongly diagnosed at the health sector. His legs were amputated according to the video. And this man is lying down there, a national treasure. He's not just an ordinary person. This man can be compared to Joseph Newman Boakai as far as our tradition is concerned. But this man is there lying, crying for his life, while Joseph Newman Boakai and his wife, Katumo, they are going around the place. Let's hear from you, my brother Leo. Looking at this video, let's hear your analysis.
Prince, and all the listening audience, let me just refer you again to a specific act of Joseph Boakai. First of all, let me give Komemolu a big hand, because to flag that, will take somebody with a humanitarian feeling. But Prince, do y'all remember the time Joseph Boakai was caught on live television saying that Liberian people are beggars? Y'all remember that time, right, Jake?
Yeah.
It was in that time that Chief Zazakawa was sick and had gone to, recently when he became president, and had gone to the office and asked that he wanted to see His Excellency JMB. And JMB refused to see Chief Zazakawa, which prompted to that statement that Liberian people are beggars. I'm painting a picture here. Chief Zazakawa, around the time he started getting sick, after His Excellency JMB became president, it is on record that Zazakawa went to the either executive mansion, one of the offices, to go plead that, oh, Mr. President, I'm not well, oh. I need my benefit, my children want me to Ghana. That's how it started. And he was dismissed. For where that famous quote, Liberian people are beggars. This was where Boakai was referring to from that onset. Then he brought it to the public. Now, let me tell you, Chief Zazakawa, you know, I will not wish this on my worst enemy, Jake. But you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy that this didn't happen under His Excellency Dr. George Weah's watch. Of course, His Excellency, who is a humanitarian, would have thrown this man out of the country. But sometimes it goes back to what I've been saying when you vote with emotion. Chief Zazakawa never had the nicest thing to say about His Excellency George Weah. For this Sing United Party, Benin, this man was at odds with the CDCs. But today, you see the people that betray him. But that's why I say I will not wish this on my worst enemy. But what that tells me, one, he was misdiagnosed. Let me tell you, say these things just don't happen, please. I'm a spiritual man. I'm a church man. These things just don't happen. He was misdiagnosed, amputated, left him for dead. I want somebody who can tell me, say, oh, it was just a mistake. No. President Boakai is a puppet who is very vindictive, who likes to pay back. Oh, yes, I'm going to pin this on him. Oh, yes. President Boakai is a puppet who likes to, even when you do something to him, whether it's by mistake, President Boakai will keep you in his heart. He must get you by all costs. You see what they do, trying to do to the lives of our finest Moluba Molu and Sametu and them. So Chief Zazakawa, look, it just happened. It happened to him. But sometimes these are the things that you are settled for. Look, let me tell our audience who don't even know who this guy is. When a foreign president is coming to the country, Chief Zazakawa and the cultural ambassador and tourism, they will get together to welcome foreign dignitaries as coming to Liberia. And Zazakawa, along with our head of states, will stand to welcome foreign, especially when it comes to the land of tourism. So he is a national treasure. But look how he's going to die. Look at what happened to Jenkins Khan and the likes of the guys who just died in the market. Like chicken. But Moluba Molu was there to flag this because, look, that guy would have died and nobody here, but who even cares? He's another Liberian who just died. That's all. But you see, we are not transgenerational thinkers. A man will live today, die, whether you was a Jesus or not. Nobody cares. No legacy. We do not protect our icons. We do not protect our legacy leaders. We do not do that. It's a shame for all Liberia. Or man will come serve his country, die like a pauper. That's it. That's why when you come to the histories, when you look at Liberian history book, majority of our history is all about white people. From Joseph Jiggy Rao to the rest. Guys who came from the Americas, but our indigenous people. Zazakawa is an indigenous man. He will go down in the history book as one of the worst things that happened. This story that you just covered will be the story of his death. Not the story of the good things he did. So I like to digress here. I like to pass it on. But sometimes you vote what you want. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy though.
Wow. This is my brother Jake. You are looking at this picture of a traditional person. Let's hear from you how this man is being treated.
Prince and the followers. This is two political visions that ever exist in modern history. Chief Zazakawa and Prince Yelu Johnson. Yeah. I'm sorry for the nibadi, and I will say it raw. The way Prince Johnson brought Boakai to the presidency. And today, it's a vision. If Sir lying, threatening with a war crime court, or in the corridor, he had that fear, his sickness wake up. Prince Johnson probably died from cardiac arrest. Today, but I blame the Vice President Jeremiah Kuhn. I will go there, Mr. Kuhn. You, the man that brought as vice president of the republic, today you vice president. You never had the audacity as vice president. You get millions of dollar budget to do autopsy on your Prince Johnson. That nobody know what killed Prince Johnson. They just say Prince Johnson for. But you, the Nibala people, the campaign time will come. They shouldn't vote for nothing they call Unity Party. No matter who is Jeremiah? Jeremiah Conan for Nima. The Nima people should be balling. Chief Zaza Kawa come from Grand Basso. This man. Nyomli Kankane sitting or in a corridor. Protein senator. Protein senator. Besoka fine day. Traditional chief. Since Ellen Johnson said this plan whatsoever. Today, Saad been maltreated because of vengeance, because of wish hunt. This political wish hunt. Even I'm 20 years forward. It's a mark. I will call it a shot here. The minute to do it. The minute to do it. That leave it. The minute to do it. The man came to the man. Soon as the government came to power, the internal affairs minister, they're taking out of office. You play all the video that all they interview him, Modu asking. I saw that video. They owe him 8 months. They pay him. No, all the other chief. He was the chief. He was ahead of all the chief in the Republic of Liberia. None of them can come to a bear side. You know why they can't come? When you money they hear, they will fire them. So they won't lose. The country is vulnerable. When I tell you the country is a poor nation, you're gonna be arguing with me. I challenge. I think one day I will debate this thing with people. I know how the country is poor. Poor nation. They can take care of our chief. The president, George, our president here. He was president. The thing was not even happy. They will never call it less. They will never call it less. There is a man since the third man, he elevated chief in the country. The videos are there. He bought in pickups, motorbike, each in the whole various counties, our districts, everything. They were highly respected. This old man came and shitted on them. The president. What other than not seeing age blockhead, other than not seeing age group that these people is allocated to. He got another old man working in his government, almost 90 years old. You know how they walk. See how he treats Zanzan cow. But protein men is sick. They can't flag nothing. But the time will come that they will remain silent. They will really remain silent. They cannot flag these things then now. You cannot treat our traditional chief like that. No care. Disregard, you don't want him to be chief anymore. Give me a benefit. Take good care of him. But you lead a man sitting dying quietly. They all said and done. They gone. But so shame on the nation, shame on the Unity Party. The Unity Party they're party of vengeance. You can't tell law a prince, the chicken scar. All of them that work. All of them died on the Unity Party, Ellen Johnson Sally. All of them died during those days. All of that, why they never helped, none of them. Never helped, and they would never help. This is my warning to the CDC hierarchy. Those are our minister, deputy minister. If he's sick, do not go to JFK. The country is divided. If we man followers, you harmonize our pay, we harmonize your vote. The whole medical system in our country is highly divided. I will call it all in a Unity Party. You go to give you wrong injection, they might know your background. You think that how they call GC powerful? How? What meaning to call it? What kind of thing they saw to just call it for that? What kind of concern? I will tell people here, cities, the country is highly divided. What kind of divided country? You may not go to hospital, go to private hospital. If you go to government institution, they know your background. They know you're affiliated with the CDC. They will call you a left shot. That in reality, your leg, I will go there. You can say that politics or that politics. The country is divided.
That's fact. That's fact.
I can remind, let me remind you again. I remember during the campaign period, Samuel 12 went on a campaign tour. I think he made accident with a car. All of them were rejoicing for Samuel 12 to die. If you check on the Unity Party, they quit to tell people must die. They are very vindictive, very wicked people. They quit to call out people. But now knowing they get the demons in that closet. Everything they call the other people that they didn't want to in the country. So I feel for this man. I feel for him. He served our nation. You know, he served our nation disregard, but they should honor him. They should at least help him because he's a chief for all the traditional leaders in the whole republic. And so it means our culture is dead. So nobody respect culture anymore. Nobody respect our traditional anymore. The United Party sitting on our tradition, man. I don't even know who's the head of who's the chief now of the traditional leaders in the country now. They can never come. You money eating of a minister. How you will sit down there? Your conscience will clear you up. You treat that Zanzan coward like this. He's on a dying bed. When a dying bed now, no facility. He will get frustrated, then something will happen. Yeah. But thank for Molu for flanking it to Liberian people. But how you looking?
You know, we want to thank Molu. Look, the more you try to bring Molu down, the more he's out there advocating for the people. That's
so
what that is.
So you can take it over quick, then probably we'll go now mark almost a 2 hour mark.
You know, my brother, I want to say this. Any nation that does not treat her leader with respect, that nation is a cursed nation.
Yes, facts.
Any nation that does not treat her elders, I mean the elderly, with respect and compassion, that nation is a cursed nation. Any nation that disrespect people who lay down their lives for the prestige, the safety, and the protection of that nation, you treat them with disdain and disrespect, that nation is bound to cry. Today, what we are seeing with a lot of death around the place, with people homes being broken, it is the disrespect that was shown to President Weah by people of Liberia. And it's hard to say, but I will say it.
That is real fact.
I will say this. I will say the fact here. Today, some of the things that our people are faced with, our children are being sodomized, is because you disrespect an innocent man who only purpose, who only agenda was to work in your interests and improve your life. Let me give you a history, like I said, and I want to come back again. There are people who serve Liberia, no matter which one of the government they were in, but they are former government officials. And those former government officials, they were serving the people, the government. And they must be respected for the part that they play. I'm talking about Bawati people. I mean, people who serve. But Liberia is a nation that will always show disrespect to others who serve. And at the end of the day, fellow Liberians, like I said, when you look at this video caption, there are repercussions or there are consequences for whatever vote you cast. Whatever vote you cast, there are repercussions. When President Weah was president, he treated the traditional elders with respect to the extent that he gave all of them vehicles. All of them. He bought vehicle for all the 15 counties. I mean, 4-runner Jeep, he bought it for these traditional elders. And bought motorbikes for them.
With two bikes. Yeah.
With two bikes, just to enable their mobility for them to meet their people and etc. When President Weah was president, guess what? All of these traditional leaders, they were being given benefits with the exception of their pay. I can say that because I know of it. I know people who were there. I know of a friend of mine who was in AMEU that was working in a chief office in Bond County as an office assistant. He was being paid by the government. I know that for sure. A friend of mine who were in on Facebook, we can always talk. Today, what we are seeing is just to tell you how vindictive this old man called Joseph Numa Boakai is. The only reason why, like you said, my brother Jake, you see, Zanzan Kawa is lying there at that hospital, and his colleagues don't want to come to him, like you said, because they are afraid. They know that they are dealing with a vindictive government. When any of them go to Zanzan Kawa, the next day, Joseph Numa Boakai will all of Francis Sakila Nyimali to disgrace these people, to take them. The chiefs and the elder, how our tradition has also been, I don't know,
They urinate on it.
targeted
Finish.
by this particular government. This man that claimed that he's an elderly man, he understands the culture and traditional of our people. Why would you treat these people like this? That man is equivalent to a president of a nation. Look, in Liberia, when you look at what we have on the book, it says there are three forms of government. You say the executive branch, the judiciary branch, and the legislative branch. I say no, it's more than that. We have the traditional branch, we have the media institution,
Powerful.
we have the religious organization, and we have the NGOs. These are the branches. Look, no government will survive, whether you like it or not, whether you take it or not. You will not get no peace when you are against the media. You will not get no peace. When you try to strangulate the media, you want hold them, you want nothing down, you want do this, you want do that. Look, your government will not be in peace. Any media institute, any government that say you want to be against the religious people, like it or not, believe it or not, your government will be in problem. Your government will be in problem. Because these people are not just ordinary, they control people too. Any government that want to be against the traditional people, the indigenous of the land, you are in trouble. Now you are asking me why Joseph Numa Boakai is not succeeding. It's because he have laid curse on his government. A Nigerian bishop said this. He said, when you vote for Joseph Numa Boakai, the old will suffer,
Yes.
the young will suffer, the rich will suffer, the poor will suffer. He said all class of people will suffer. Look at Zanzan Kawa. When we told people that look, this Joseph Numa Boakai just get the name, but this man is a deep hated for his
Yes.
heart. The man is he is not his name is just his name, but his behavior is far from a traditional behavior, an indigenous behavior. Joseph Numa Boakai is not an indigenous that like you and myself. No way, he's not. This man is a wicked man. The man called Joseph Numa Boakai. He's wicked. Why would you sit there to see a traditional leader that served you, Joseph Numa Boakai, for 12 years? Whether be it for 1, 2, 3, or whatever, this man served the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf regime. This man was able to talk to people. Look, when the country was hard, the traditional leaders they intervene. They
Yes.
intervene. They do not serve an individual; they serve government. They don't serve individual. They do not serve individual. They serve government. But Joseph Numa Boakai has this deep hatred in him for President Weah. So anything that happened, once it involved anybody that was with the CDC or work for the CDC, my brother, you are at risk. You are at risk, and this is what we're seeing. My
Please
brother
let me do
Jake.
my closing here.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
If you don't mind. I got
Go
I got
ahead.
it
Go
real
ahead.
quick.
Sure.
Again, let me say thanks to our listening audience. My brother Jake, of course, Prince. It's been a very good show, but it's also been an eye-opening for our Liberian people. This particular topic, we're not exhausting tonight, I'm asking that everyone who watched this video, Mo Ali is on a tape saying the reason why you lost your land was because of the judges. Don't take it from me. Go back and watch this tape. Secondly, I'm asking all citizens, we'll be on the King's FM tomorrow. It will be 8 o'clock Liberian time, 3 o'clock American time, of course. Please come and watch because we got some fiery messages to push out there. And Sunday, I've not spoken to the chairman, Prince, yet on this. I either do it on the under the Palava Hut or I will do it on the Leo Montgomery show. But I will want Prince and myself. We are going to come up on Sunday with an opinion pool, voting pool. That nonsense that was done under
but
the
you only that team, man.
that nonsense that was done.
But that you opinion pool here, man. Don't leave it. Don't waste your time.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
We want to kill that myth that Stanton was doing.
Yeah, but you listen to Freedom FM opinion pool.
I saw that.
400. Don't do that team, man. You leave it.
No, we will. Look, I told Prince already.
If you know, if you putting going all these things in already, man.
No. I will be on Kings FM tomorrow.
Okay, you do your thing.
We'll fight these guys with everything and blood and sweat. You can't take it for granted. You know, I used to be on school gone out of days and then
Spoonja trying to you need the party channel now. Like you need the party channel now. So what they will do? Hey, they're not going to friend it.
Let him go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
These things, right? But let me do my closing. So we will counter this guy fire with fire. But it's been a good show, Prince. We'll talk tomorrow, obviously. It's been a good show, man. Let me just say, good night from my end. Jake, we'll talk tomorrow.
Okay,
thank you so much, my brother Leo. It's always a privilege when you come here with the wealth of experience and the passion that you put in. We are glad to have you on the team. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you, sir. Thank you. My brother Jake, let's hear from you.
Yeah, let me close quick. Well, let me say something. I will wake it up. Maybe we'll discuss it tomorrow. Pray the Unity Party in deep trouble. Pray, let me ask you before I end. Who's a Liberian? Who's a BBC correspondent to Liberia? I remember George Weahtan. They had Jonathan Lily spraying all the gibberish and lies. He has also ugly headpieces on the CDC government. You can see the follower, the famous one, Snever in the executive mansion, all that lies. I just want to know he's not there anymore. Who's a BBC correspondent to Liberia? And who is the VOA, the Voice of America correspondent to Liberia? If you have that thing, if you find it up, please text it to me. Prince, let me say something. La flag in West Africa, but nobody pick it up. Prince, a Nigerian general came to Liberia to honor the Armed Forces Day. He gave a speech. Prince, the Unity Party in deep trouble. I say it again. Let me tell you something what happening. They're in deep trouble. And Boakai parade Boakai couldn't walk to salute he couldn't walk on the field. That normal thing where all the great countries that do. They put him on a pickup back to patrol him. He having serious wave in America now. A local radio station now pick it up. That the president of the Republic of Liberia is feeble. So people, let me tell you something. Are ruthless. So United CDC people that can be acting soft. These are things to cut it off. I'm gonna tell you the president in control. You're seeing reality. Reality. People put millions of dollars in this country. When they see the president, can I even walk on a feet to honor his military? The first citizen of the country. The military is the first citizen of the country. He's a commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Liberia. He can put our nation against war tomorrow against Guinea. I just saying something. He can say, let us go to war. He get a constitutional power, emergency power, anything he can put the country to war. Then the general in that country, they putting your pick up back when the whole war scene there, Man, who will put that millions of dollars? What kind of the European Union will give you millions of dollars where they know you're not in control? Everybody will come take it from you. You're not in total control. Please, we're in a deep trouble. The Unity Party is serious deep trouble. That video, I will say on this platform, they will say, but Jake, I'm a whistleblower. A video in a State Department. They couldn't believe what happened in Liberia. They see that video where every country can march. You honor your military. You salute them. You will walk on our feet. Ellen did it. And Ellen, 86 years old now. Ellen is 86. Ellen did it. George, we are doing. If our past president, why our president cannot just walk on that something? What's going on? You know what's going on? Please. Let the cat out of the bed. Laboratory, nobody can speak positive no more, no reality no more. So last in the country. You know what? They can't allow the president to walk. He will fall down. If you look at the president video, you will see security close by him. So when he walking on that field to salute, no AD King can be there because you're in a military barrack. You had it protected. So you got to march. You're so commanding in chief. You the CIC of the country. The military answer on your wing. All the security apparatus on your wing. Then the more fearful group, the military, why you cannot honor our greatest armed forces day because they scare for the president to war and tumble and fall on the floor. So when I tell you from the beginning here, the president is not in control, you're seeing reality. Then imagine 2029 when you'll be 86 years old, 85 to 86 years old. Now he's not walking. You can't walk to even greet the military. You saw him, you saw on the podium, the sauna. Everybody guiding him. You cannot stand for that. They're protecting him. You saw him walking Ethiopia again. You saw him walking Ethiopia today. I mean, yesterday or today. It's serious. The video with the president on the pickup bar in Washington, D.C. already. In the State Department, I just stay in the year now. They will have discussion. So what can put a million out of there? What can I government? What can I international community? When you fall in Europe, when you come in Europe, they finish. When you come to the European Union, it finished. Nobody will invest in Liberia. Nobody will invest. People calling the shot. I just want to close on the thing here. There's a video. I just want to close on this thing. See the security. See everybody. They can't let him go. They can't let him. It's damaging. It's seriously damaging. Like we're not talking about the thing.
You see, look at how he's walking. You see that? Look how he walk. He finished.
Praise.
Look at him. You see?
At the end of the day, if the people want to save Liberia, end of this year, they shouldn't be greedy. Let it get a touch. Let the president relinquish power and get a touch to Jeremiah Kun. And pass a baton to Jeremiah Kun.
You see, I laying there some kind of old kitchen that is forgettable on the rest farm. You see that?
Please.
You see the other guy right behind him? They got holding him. You see that? Look here. Look there. You see that?
Prince.
You see? You see?
It's damaging in West Africa. In Nigeria. They have Nigerian journalists. They have Nigerian freelance journalists and journalists, independent journalists that came with the military general in Liberia. They video everything.
Look.
Media institutions carrying it in Nigeria.
To the extent even your wife, somebody holding your wife hand. You see trouble? Look at the video. They're holding Katumu Boakai hand. And you see, look on the side. You will see all my people, the retirees, but that Jay.
When I tell you something on the platform, say some year now.
Look at Katumu Boakai. They're holding
we won't lie here with a display video.
They're holding
Prince, let me tell you, the United Party, Henry Costa know everything that's going on here. He knows it. He knows.
And you see.
Imagine 2027. Imagine 2020. We in 2026 beginning. And the president cannot even march to salute his military. Everywhere now in Nigeria, all media institutions playing in all the president cannot walk.
And you see, the president now walking a wave to the holding a wave. And you see what we're talking about? Ooh, Jake.
You see? I seen it. I saw the video long time. I followed the whole thing in Ethiopia. I followed the whole thing in Ethiopia. Everybody got to be on guard to protect the president. Everybody got to be on it. They cannot let the president walk 2 minutes ago.
Look at how they so close because they know anytime anything can happen.
But you not see the sonar? You don't see the sonar? What? The only person that will stand behind the president during the sonar speed at the AD can. It's all beyond the side. But you see all the EPS security behind the close proximity with the president.
Just observe, they helping to claim. You will see they. I think I know where the Ethiopian, other the protocol officer, the women got to hold a hand to bring him up. Don't believe what I'm saying. Let's watch this. Whoa, and you see what we're talking about. Observe, you will see it. They'll be holding a hand to bring him up because he could not make it.
I mean, all your grandparents, man. If you're in your 80s, you think it's easy. If you're in your 80s, you think it's easy. The people protecting the president in every form because of power. You think why they change? You think why they put their own speaker there? You think why they put their own speaker in power? You think why they put their own speaker in power to protect the president? Because they don't want to relinquish power. They want for Jeremiah to become president.
I saw that video where they were holding a leg, not take it from. I will go. Wait, let me go on the executive mansion and take it from. I will go there and take it from there. Let people see it. Before we close the show, I will go right on the executive mansion.
In serious trouble. I told people in serious trouble.
They were holding a hand.
Let me see. The video circulating in Washington D.C.
They were holding a hand.
Donald Trump will see that kind of video. And the European capital leaders in Germany, Macron will see this kind of video where the president they pick up back, inspecting his military. Okay, there is a commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Liberia, president of the republic. You cannot walk on the field to salute your first citizen. They can roll you on the put you your pick on the pick on go back.
Observe the one. You see, you will be climbing up. They will hold in. Just observe the place here. And on the executive mansion, you see, he climbing up. And you see, they coming holding. Just wait. You will see. Okay, when he coming to the place, also observe the place. You see, they coming holding. You see, he climbing up. The woman got holding.
Yeah.
The woman holding him. And you see, yeah, and you see the woman holding him. And you see, Jake. And you see what we're talking about.
Jake, but I saw the thing a long time. I saw the thing.
They holding your president. They holding him. Whoa. Wait, let me carry that back. Jay, you just said something. Oh.
My man, it's going to 3 years now. In the Unity Party, they won't agree. The paper, they won't agree. They shouldn't disgrace our president anyway. Then he can end this year. Prince, he can, by God's will, can end the year and transfer power, the ballon 3 years to Jeremiah Kuhn.
They got to hold him.
But the sorry get afraid that when Jeremiah Kuhn take over, he will appoint his own vice president. Then probably he will sack a lot of people. He will change, a lot of people will be sacked. So they want it. So they have to protect the president in every form. Prince, they think the whole Unity Party presidency is the packaging. It's the packaging.
My brother, I'm begging you. Let me play this.
Yeah, do it.
Tomorrow we'll have good time. We play this one. But look at you see, when you are coming or you are shaking other people's hand, but when you reach to the woman, I know where strength now. And you see what we're talking about. You observe. Because when we're talking, you always say we lie. You see, he's shaking everybody's hand. You see, she shook the woman's hand, shook the other one. When we understand, I know he couldn't make it now. He couldn't make it. Petrol done. Yeah, petrol done. And you see, you couldn't make it to count that woman got to hold him. And you see the woman holding him. And you see the woman holding him. And you see the woman hand. And you see they got to hold him like this. Hey, Baba.
But look at the other two. Look at the two secret. Look at the secret that I read behind in case.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you must watch the body language. You must watch the body language. Let me tell you something. The president is going to 3 years now. He get a lot of benefit. He get everything now. The president is old, Prince. He old.
Look at him. Look at this man. You see wickedness. Look at the man. The woman got to help him.
The president is old, man.
Help him. He's shaking her up when he read to the play now. He gave her. Yeah, he gave her. And see, the woman got to hold him. The woman said, "No, your trouble not coming for Ethiopia.
But
It will not happen here. The play will not be the play of your disgrace."
But Prince, they did not strange to Prince. They did not strange. They did not be strange to followers here. They shouldn't be strange to follower. Joe Biden in America, he was 82 years old. Joe Biden was 80 years old. They swapping. He was falling now all on the step. The videos are there. The American president. Why he never ran the second term?
Let me make my announcement here, yeah. I beg you, because the other one is too disgraceful. But fellow Liberians home and abroad, we will be in New York on February the 21st, which will be on Saturday, where we'll be having a convention, local convention for the New York chapter. So if you are a citizen in New York or, its environs, you are invited to this particular convention, which will be on Saturday, February the 21st. That is of this month, of the month of February. So join us there. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful time. And this is in fulfillment to the Constitution. As you may be aware, we are gearing up for our national convention. This is our national convention. And this national convention will be held in PA, where His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah will be with, the diaspora team in the US here. So all of you are invited. Get ready, save the date. It's going to be in the month of June. The convention will be held in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So get ready and join us there. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful time. Save the date. It's going to be in June. So if you are a citizen living wherever part of the states, get ready as we all prepare to go for our national convention in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. On this note, my people, we want to say thanks to all of you. My brother Jake.
Yeah, Prince, if you follow the summit in Ethiopia, me caution you now. Don't go to the Liberian Executive Mansion website. Go to the Ethiopian story. You will find all the video. So they will only put Executive Mansion will only release video that they want for Liberian people to see. But
even the Ethiopia, one that damaging. The woman got damaging.
So Ethiopia, if you go there, you will see everything concerning our president, other president that will be attending the summit. The summit getting up. So,
it's disgraceful, man.
As I said, in Washington D.C., they flagging in Nigeria, they all over now. They say we're gonna let the president in pick up back inspecting the army. He cannot walk. The story, everybody talking because the media, our media doing lesser job in the country. But other countries, they have, I think Nigeria freelance journalists and they keep with the general what get a speech. They couldn't believe they were baffled with it. They start recruiting, they get blocked on everything. They get blocked on all in that country, millions of blocked on they arrest all of them, they flaking it now. That what happening with Liberian president? Because they're comparing the Liberian president with Tinubu in the country now. Because Tinubu too going to be shaking. So it's not easy.
Brother Jake, let's go.
To the followers, salute you. You're here to share the video.
For all of you, we want to say thank you so very kindly for taking up your time to be with us. Join us tomorrow. We will be here and having a wonderful time again. Thank you so much. If you are not following this page, follow the page under the Palava Hut on YouTube, on Facebook, on wherever you can find it. Bye from our end until tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye. We want to encourage those who want to remain corrupt and steal money, that I beg them. The money should be used to bless our people. Thank you and God bless.